snowflakes. Actually woke up to snowflakes, and the weather report says that we're going to be having 70-degree weather midweek. So this is October 28th, 2024. So yeah, as you can see, the fall weather is nice, but it doesn't last long, and then we're into cold weather. But in New Hampshire, you can actually have warm weather in December. I can remember Decembers that were pretty decent. The coldest time would be January and February. If you get through to the end of February, you're home free for the winter. So we're end of October right now, looking at November. I'm not thinking we're into the cold weather yet because, like I said in the weather report, it will be 70s midweek. So looking forward to that, of course. I live from warm day to warm day, and when it's cold, I just hunker down and do some knitting. So that's what I do. How's the weather where you are? New Hampshire is northeast. We have very thick clouds in the sky right now. And I don't really look at the Farmer's Almanac that much. I know sometimes it's a good predictor of the weather, but in New Hampshire, you just get used to listening to the weather report and then you wait and see. It's not really very accurate. And it's not because, I guess I've learned it's not because of the weathermen necessarily, but because of the mountains, being near the ocean, it's pretty unpredictable. I have lived in Wisconsin before, and I was always surprised that they could actually predict the weather because it's a flatter area. So this is New Hampshire. My temperature gauge right now on my car says 36 degrees. So it's still kind of a beautiful morning. Monday morning, getting ready for a full week. This week is the week before the November 5th election. Last night, there was a Trump rally, and I did not really hear all of the speeches that were given in New York, but I'm planning to go back to listen to them. I was sort of in my own little world for the weekend. We had soccer playoffs with our school groups, and our team came in fourth for the league, which is pretty good because we're a new team, and this is only the third year that our team has been playing in the league, and we have some really young players. We had some injuries, and we had some mishaps, but all in all, it was a really good year, and I was very proud of our team. My kids play for Christian school in Pelham, New Hampshire, and my boy Zach is a senior this year, so this was his last year. They're supposed to play a game tomorrow, which would be parents against the students, so we'll see how that goes with the weather and everything. But yeah, so we woke up this morning, and I saw on Facebook one of my friends had reported that we have snow. So of course I had to look, got a little picture of it, and as you can see, it's not snowing. Just when it's just a little bit light out, it wasn't really cold enough to keep up. So we're at 35. In New Hampshire, teachers and students love snow because, then we might get a day off. But it's kind of early in the season for that. I knew we wouldn't get a day off today because it wasn't going to amount to anything. But it was there. We saw it. I got a photo for snow of the year, of the season. And a lot have lots of leaves to rake up. As you've been watching my videos, the leaves are still pretty much on the trees, so if it snows too much, we won't get a chance to do yard cleanups. My son Zach does yard cleanups for work, and of course he would like to do some of those. He goes to school, so he can't just take time off to do that, but you might see that there are a lot of leaves missing from these trees as we drive by. This is the route that I've been showing on my channel, trying to give an update of the weather, the leaf, and the foliage updates. We're heading into the brown season. Not the most beautiful time of year, but we have, of course, kids love Halloween. A lot of the people who do Halloween in our town did parties like trunk or treat and block parties and different things like that in my town. I'm not a Halloween person, so I haven't done Halloween in many years, but I do enjoy watching the kids have fun, and I do enjoy that part of it. I just don't like what does it really mean and all that stuff, so I just don't do it. I just don't participate, but it's a fun time for kids. Harvest time and fall, and I love the leaves. It is different not having any little kids at home because they have so much fun raking up the leaves and having fun in the piles. We just don't really have any of that right now, so it's kind of different. So I keep up with my knitting and other projects that I have. I keep busy. So thanks for watching this update, and we will continue to give you weather reports from New Hampshire in the coming days. It will be getting colder, and the beauty will change from colorful to white eventually. But for today we have, oh, you can see a little bit of white on those trees. I guess right here it kind of accumulated a little bit. I see some white over on the median. I see a little bit of white accumulated on the trees right there to the left. So I guess maybe they got a little bit more snow here than they did where I was driving. So that's the thing too, like you can get snow in one town and not in another town in New Hampshire. You just never know. So the roads don't look bad. They're not gonna freeze. It's 35 on my temperature gauge, so it does look like it's a little cold, and it's supposed to warm up, I think, to the 50s today. So what we do is we'll wear layers. I wore a really warm sweater